Well, hello there. Today I'm off on a painting trip and I'm in a place in the north of the New Forest called Quarry Bottom. And I just sold a painting which I did a few years ago, and it's now in the USA, and they were very pleased with it, and they said it reminds them of the forest. So I thought, well, I'll come back to Quarry Bottom and see if I can get a good reference, perhaps do a sketch and maybe draw a larger painting to do another painting here. It's an area of the forest which hasn't changed for thousands of years. Now, this is the sort of rock that used to be mined here a long while ago. It's sometimes call it burley rock. It's a sort of a sandstone, but you can get quite large pieces of it. And some of the small cottages in the forest, they use these, particularly the cob cottages, they use this sort of stone as foundations to the cob. The royal oak at Fritham, you can still see some of the foundations if you look closely at the bottom of the wall, so on the outside. But that's the type of rock, not these large flints and things, but that is an example of burley rock. Well, you can see this is all dried up. But what do we have here? We have a really nice big chunk of burley rock, and that's the sort of things they would have mined here long ago to use as the foundations of cob cottages. See that? I couldn't even lift that one, but that's the type of thing they would have mined here. See, there is no real rock in the New Forest. It's gravel. But that's as near as we get to rock. Well, there's still a bit of colour in the heather. It's rather nice. It's not bell heather. I think that's ling. Now, this is the area that I've been looking for. It's when there's water here, this is a lovely sort of pool. It looks rather sad with no water in it, but it's certainly, I've never seen it as dry as this in September, but I've done numerous paintings in this spot, and sometimes the ponies would come down and drink at this area here. Wow, look at that crab apple, absolutely crammed with apples. Actually, it's a nice little tree. There's the apples on the ground. Well, I'm not going to be able to feature water in my painting, so I'm going to have to look for something like this. Wow, this little stunted thorn, you'd think it was dead, but it's not. And what's interesting about this thorn is there is a tiny bit of mistletoe just there that's just taken onto this stump. Right, that would make a nice little subject for a painting as well. Well, that's my morning's painting done. I should be making my way home. I've done a little oiled sketch, I've taken some photographs, and I've taken some videos, and It's a bit disappointing there's no water in the little stream, but apart from that, it's been a lovely morning. Actually, it's been nice, quiet out here, and I haven't been out painting plein air for a little while, so it's really quite good to make a start. Hope you enjoyed this short video. If you have, please click a like, maybe subscribe, so you could see another one later. Goodbye for now.